we need?
Oh,
Because I forgot to push the record button.
Oh, okay.
So I'm glad that April's gonna send me that now.
So we will need 3 ayes in order for this to pass. Okay, so I'll do a roll call vote. April,
yes, please.
Lucia,
Yes,
okay, and I'll vote yes.
good. I'm glad it's the right thing to do. Thank you.
Okay. I'm glad we got that done.
Yeah,
Me too.
So Aline, just process question. So as the OCSD rep to OAC, will you be able to present the OAC comments
I mean,
during the discussion as the OAC representative?
during the discussion of the map, I don't, usually what I do a report of what of the important, the gist of our meeting as the OAC rep.
but
So
then you
when
can,
it's like, when it's time for me to do
Okay.
my reports,
Right.
I can bring it up then.
yes,
Well, so we
So
need
we
this,
can also turn this in ahead of time.
right, that's what I was just thinking, because the OCSD needs to have this information from us prior to going
Right.
to the thing. So
Yeah.
then I can send the letter
Email.
as the vice chair.
Okay,
And
Awesome.
it takes Aline out of the loop,
yes.
That'd be great.
so that you don't have a, you know, I don't want you to be,
No, I
some
don't want
sort
to
of-
be involved in any of that, as it is, I already get.
Right.
Any chance of conflict, yes.
okay.
awesome. Give them the heads up. Yes,
So then that's, let's get that to
Do you want me
them.
to send it to you,
Let's get
Charles,
that-
then?
Well, just send it to all of us, and then I'll
Then
take
you
it
guys
from
handle
there
it from there.
in terms of, because I
Okay.
don't have the letterhead and stuff, so I'll have to have Aline. I'll put it in the form of just basically short and sweet, that this is what we, voted on.
Okay. I will do that.
Send it to them under letterhead, under my name.
Perfect. Thank you all.
Okay,
Thank you. All right,
we're at 7:37.
yes, so
Fun.
hopefully we won't take too much longer. The next item on our agenda is the OEDC work plan. And I guess Charles was supposed to, I know that April's probably out of the loop some, but we didn't vote on this because we decided to do a statement and then to vote on it. Karen's not here, so I don't know how far we're gonna get with this. And I don't know if you had time to read Charles' email where he did the document on it, because he just sent it, I think it was today. Or last night?
I
Yeah.
saw it.
And then I
I
sent
saw
a expanded version.
Yes, so I don't know if some of you had time to. Go ahead, Casanova.
yes. Thank you very much, Charles, for doing this. I added a couple of comments. Altogether, it expresses my sentiments very well. However, I do believe that the extended version, the last one that you sent, with the I do agree very much with the key organizations not being based. I'm reading it right here. They're not oceano-based, and so given the history of county neglect of the community, it's hugely disappointing that that people. Okay, but the last paragraph you added, I think it's a little bit too strong. That has you guys have it there. Can you put it up? Let me read it. Additionally, the fact that the Development Council has provided no opportunity for public information or input prior, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you got it. It's right there. I think that's too strong, Charles. I
Mhm.
think that's too
Yeah, it
strong.
is strong.
And we don't need to whine. We already said it in the paragraph previously that they have ignored us, just like everyone else has ever done. So we don't need to reiterate it. It sounds like whining.
Sounds like complaining or
Yeah, kind of. And we don't need to. We have our own dignity. But we don't need. It's their problem, basically. See, we already said to ignore us is tantamount and symbolic of ignoring the people of Oceania. Okay? So, and the OADC had perpetuated the appearance of such disrespect. That's enough, period.
So you want to delete that
I would.
second to the last paragraph that starts
Yeah.
with additionally?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Would, you know,
I kind of agree with Lucia because it's just a stronger way of saying what you said before.
Yeah.
yeah.
And they, like Lucia said, he should know, everybody should know how Shano's been treated and.
Yeah. And we already said it in this letter. We don't need to say it again.
Do you want to wait in here, April?
Yeah, I think I have to say and be truly honest that I do not understand what in the world is going on. My understanding was that, and I'm going to be honest, was that you, Charles, and Nick Alter, and maybe even Jimmy Paulding created this thing, and now it's Nick run completely because is this the same organization that I'm thinking of?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know what the hell happened behind the scenes, but I do know that a lot happens behind the scenes, that all these men get together at this table that they decided was a table, and the Oceana residents are the last to know. So I fully support putting this organization in check. I'm okay with that, but I don't understand. I thought Jimmy Paulding was a part of this too, and I'm just so confused who the players are, who the players think they are, and what's the actual point for some man who doesn't even live in Oceano, Nick Alter, to be doing what he's doing. I guess I just don't even understand any of it because people like me, a female and an Oceano resident, have been omitted from any process or discussion whatsoever. So I don't even know what to say to this at this point.
So Aline, the current makeup of the executive group of the OEDC are all women, aren't they, except for Nick?
Yes, but so are we gonna get back to this? I think we should
Yeah.
address this first. Are you gonna keep this? Do you want to keep it, Charles? Do you think it's not?
No, I mean, if I hear what people are saying. I'm okay with deleting that paragraph.
Okay, so all right, so that will be deleted.
Okay,
I think you
there
should.
it is, it's deleted.
You,
Yes.
yeah, you
Um,
did do that.
I want to address. I want to address.
Let's answer the question. Yes, it's like there's a significant amount of women in this group. Now, whether
And regardless, I don't know what you all are doing or what you're up to, so I'm not chiming in on this letter. I guess what I'm reiterating is that it's clear Oceano itself has been left out because I'm a business owner, I'm a member of the OAC, I'm involved in my community, and I have no effing clue what is going on with this group. So now's not the time to discuss it. I was hoping that Nick would show and talk last meeting, and he opted not to, which doesn't surprise me at all. So I just look forward to a day when Oceano residents are actually invited to a table that seems to be gate kept. I don't get it, and I'll just leave it at that. I don't need any more. We can move on from the discussion.
Okay, well,
Um,
the letter does express that.
That's
Yeah.
the reason
And I
that,
appreciate it tremendously.
okay,
I fully support the letter, fully.
okay, Casanova, Councilmember Casanova, go ahead.
Okay, okay. I thank you for deleting the paragraph. I also made a comment, and I guess it wasn't taken on. I would like you to specify all those PAC, OM, and CRP. So whenever you mention them the first time, can you please add, like under 1A, from information presented at the March 16 PAC, PAC. Can you please write it in parentheses what that means?
That'd be great. That's a great suggestion.
Yeah, PAC, Pacifica, Atlantic, California. What does that mean?
Yeah, well, I just, yeah, I can do that.
Please, and you do
Yeah,
the
there's a whole secret language that residents of Oceano don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, well, this isn't for the residents of Oceano. This is a letter
me.
to Nick Alter, who knows
still-
exactly
right.
what I'm saying. And I have,
Right.
you have all been provided with this information. And Lucia, I've answered this question for you. This would be the fourth time
I
I've
know,
told
but
you
there are
what
so
it
many
is. So,
Charles, again, be patient. Please don't be so harsh. I'm asking you to write it down so that I can see with my eyes, and it's there every time I need to know it because I forgot it. And it's protocol that when you write an acronym, you parentheses and write it fully, close parentheses.
The first time,
And-
yes.
And you do the same thing on paragraph 2. What is the other one? The
OAC.
CRP. On March 16, the CRPs, the CRP students. Okay, please.
City regional planning. So you just want them to put that in writing.
No.
City regional planning. Okay.
Yes, yes, that's custom. That when you write a document, you write out the acronym the first time you put it in a document.
Okay.
Then to you know, to address April's comments, but in general, oh, I have another problem right here at the very bottom. Our representative to the PAC. Now, I suppose it's you, Charles, and I'm not.
It is me, yes.
I'm not comfortable with this because I don't think we ever elected you as our representative. I've nothing against it if you want to be, and we're going to vote on it. But I think you elected yourself and you nominated yourself our representative here.
That's not true.
Can you recollect when we wanted you to be?
I'm telling you, I didn't even know the thing existed until I made a mention saying, I don't know what this is, or a year ago, and Nick Alter wrote me a shitty email. That's the first I even heard of it.
Right.
So I don't know. I don't, not to address it now, but whatever. It's just my concern. I bring it up.
So I'm just saying, but that goes in line with what you're saying, where if a member of the OAC didn't even know that this exists, how would I have known that we appointed Charles to be on it? I didn't even know it existed.
Yeah.
Because we, I don't know what meeting it was that we were in when we had a long discussion about, or we had a discussion about I was resigning from the OEDC board of directors because it was a conflict of interest. I was going to be on the advisory council, and I could represent Oceano Advisory Council there. And there was there was no disagreement with that.
See,
Yeah.
I
So-
remember.
Nick came to our meetings, I can't even remember, a year and a half ago or whatever. And
July of 2021.
he chose to stop coming to our meetings, and he chose not to go into detail because of his way of thinking. He thought it was too controversial and whatnot. So it's kind of his fault that, our council's not up to par of about what's happening.
I didn't
So if we
understand
just stick
what
to
you
this
said.
topic, I support the letter and the changes that Lucia requested that Charles agreed to, and I make a motion that this gets submitted. But I also would like to make a motion and include in this motion that we retain this document, and it's available on our website. It's available like any other report. It's available like any other document where we write something in support or against anything as a council unit voting.
So your motion is to support this document and to put it in on the website?
And to make it public, yes.
I agree. Whoever, and sorry, you always cut me out. Whoever they are, whatever they're doing, this letter is great. It puts them in their place. It tells them how we feel, and I agree with it. So yes, for this document with the changes that we made, and on the website, absolutely.
And there's a second.
So
Discussion?
Jury motioned.
Casanova second.
Mhm.
Did.
Casanova second. And so we will not, do we have any further discussion?
I think you just vote.
Let's put it to a vote. Chair Villa,
I'm
aye. Should we just do it? I vote?
mad.
Yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Okay. All righty. Well,
Thank you
that,
for writing it, Charles. Thank you very much for writing
Yes.
it and putting the effort into it, Charles.
yeah, thank you, Charles.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Charles.
And it turned out we agreed faster than I thought. Next on our agenda, we have the curb gutters and sidewalk task force. Any updates, Charles?
I'm in favor of all three of those things. Aye.
No, nothing new since last week.
Okay. All righty. So we got the Eco Slow Tree Project. I've not heard from them, so I will be sending them an email saying what's up.
Thank you.
I do remember them being very enthusiastic and saying that they're going to get the materials to us.
Yep.
Next, we have the updates. Do we have any updates? Anything with a website or?
So I took everybody's, at the last meeting, I took everybody's feedback. I took notes on it. I put it together in a document. And then I started working on it myself to see what I could make, what changes I could make
Wow.
to save us money before I contacted Holly. And I need to do, but I've pretty much done what I can do. And I need to go in and revise the list and write it up in a way that kind of makes sense. And then what I'm planning to do is to create a work session with her where we're both on the website and going over the changes that we want to have made. And maybe we'll just, she'll either work it while I'm there with her, or she'll know exactly what we want as a result of that and go away and do the work.
So, Mr. Charles, this last email you sent with this Clean California paper that I answer, it's beautiful, but what is it? Is it a web page or whatever? So that is what you're talking about right now?
No. Do you want to tell her what we're doing, Aline? Please.
No, that's actually the community plaza.
I mean, that may be something we want to put on the website.
Yeah, we're talking about the Charles is
Oh.
saying the changes that we agreed to at our
Oh,
last
no,
meeting.
it's the same thing. I thought that Charles made this page and was giving it to
Oh,
us
no.
to look at. Oh, okay, got it.
Oh, no, that
Okay.
was actually something somebody else had given to us, and it's now on our website, so.
Good. Okay, so I understand that.
I mean, I'm sorry, on our Facebook page. So
Oh.
no, this was, I believe, Clean California, I guess, put it out, or
Yeah.
Caltrans put it out.
Health Trends, yeah, put it out. So it talks about our community plaza. They're
Right.
just calling it like a community parklet.
Right, I understand. It's clear now. So now Varney is saying that he's trying to do changes on his own. Okay, so these are not the changes he's talking about. I got it. I'm gonna lower my hand. Thank you.
But we should put that
Yes, on our website.
PDF on our website. It's PDF.
Um,
It is on our Facebook page though already.
So you were able to just,
I
is
put
there
the
a trick
PDF
to getting it in there?
Yeah, you have to put it up to well, this is the way I did it. I put it up to the Google Drive. And then from the
Okay.
Google Drive, made sure it was shareable on the internet and everywhere else. And then
Okay.
I can copy the link and then
Okay.
went back.
Right, great.
I didn't know how to do it. I researched it and it worked. I was like, whoa, it worked. The first try it worked. It's not that difficult, which is not, common. Usually it takes me hours to learn something. Okay. So, are we done with the updates? I don't think there's any more updates.
No,
We are down to the treasurer report.
no changes,
No changes.
nothing to report.
Isn't so let me see, there's some bills coming up. The,
Yeah, if you look
Yeah.
at the, if you look at the report from 2 months ago, and I hope I can get it out now. Yeah, there are some bills coming up, but not right away. Not right away. Let me see if I can see. I'm sorry. No. Treasury report. The last time I made the report, if you want to know, it says, no, I'm sorry. But there are no changes. I will let you know when the bills come up, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty, then we have the OBCA report, Lucia.
It seems like we have been accepted to clean the downtown. I received the sign and adopted it to, okay. It seems like we are trying to adopt the highway downtown Oceano. I will let you know of the
That'd be
updates.
awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, I'll let you know what's happening.
Okay. Then we have the OCSD. We haven't had a meeting, so there's nothing to report. And what we're working on is what we discussed the main part of our meeting, which is the maps. So, unless there's any more questions on the maps. Then we have the discussion for future agenda items, notices. Future notices, correspondence.
No. No.
So if you haven't heard, this is the OCSD. I'm pretty sure most of you have, or is going to be giving those on April 30th will be the first date that they will be distributing or handing out to low-income residents air purifiers there at the OCSD at
Yeah,
9
that's
o'clock.
awesome.
Yeah.
First come, first serve type of thing, I guess. And then also the next one I believe is May 3rd at 4:30. But I think everyone should go the first day, first come, first serve, right? I've never had an air purifier. Don't know how good they are, but probably better than not having anything.
Instead of removing the cars, which is the SVRA, they're just giving little machines to people.
Yes.
That's what they're doing.
At least they're doing that at least.
This is Jimmy Paulding's doing. He's the one who spearheaded it.
No, it's a great idea.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not complaining.
And they're doing a great job, like letting the public know the OCSD is, the KSBY. I've been listening to it, and they've been doing a great job on TV and newspaper and all that, letting people know. So, all right.
All right.
Next we have future agenda items. Do we have any?
Not yet. I have none.
Don't have anything new.
We were gonna put that project back up, we said.
Yeah, the Fisher
Fisher.
project. Find out which one is which.
Uh-huh.
That'd be helpful.
And try to get him, like, hound him, call him every other day. I think it's a person that's just like, has a lot of business and it's not high on his list or something. I remember when I spoke to him, he said, which project? I have a lot of them. Yeah. Okay, so next on our agenda, we have the adjournment.
One last thing that on the letter to Nick is CC'd to the Project Advisory Council so that they all get it.
The who?
Oh, the PAC, the PC.
The Project Advisory Council.
Project.
Everybody that's
Alphabet
involved,
soup,
basically.
kind of this
And
stuff.
it says it right on the letter. So it's there. I just wanted to call that to your attention. This isn't just to Nick.
Okay,
And that's, yeah, it's,
and that's the way it should
Yeah,
be.
CC whoever
Yeah,
Everyone
right.
involved.
Yeah. Because they won't hear about it, I think, if it just goes to him.
Absolutely.
Maybe on the bottom, also available on OAC website with a hyperlink.
Well, we won't have, that probably won't happen by the time that this letter needs to go out ASAP.
Oh, that's true. Right, and the hyperlink the letter needs to be made before the hyperlink could even happen, so.
All righty. So can I have someone motion to adjourn?
I motion that we
I
adjourn.
second. Second.
30 seconds. All right. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Leave the
Aye,
meeting.
aye, aye. Toodaloo. Thank you
Aye.
all.
Bye. Thank you
Okay.
all.
Thank you.
Good meeting. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.